Billy's life hangs in the balance in Emmerdale, following a savage assault during Thursday's episode. Viewers of the ITV soap were left fearing the worst after Billy was discovered motionless in a pool of blood. Meanwhile, Dawn Fletcher desperately tried to contact her former partner, but was unable to reach him. The scene then cut to Billy, who was shown unconscious on the ground. His shocking condition has sparked questions over who attacked him and whether the character is facing a tragic exit. Soap spoilers are remaining tightly under wraps about Billy's condition and the identity of the attacker. There are no preview details for Friday's episode, leaving his fate uncertain. Early teasers for next week also avoid revealing what happens, only confirming that Gabby Thomas learns Billy shared a kiss with his ex, Dawn, shortly before the attack. Fans will not have to wait much longer for answers, with more information expected soon. At present, however, there have been no reports suggesting Jay Consul is leaving Emmerdale after 8 years in the role. Nothing so far has pointed towards Billy's departure, although the show is known for keeping major twists secret. Soap characters have been killed off unexpectedly before, making anything possible. With Olivia Bromley preparing to leave the series as Dawn, some viewers are wondering if Billy could also be heading for an exit. The attacker was never shown on screen, leaving the mystery wide open. The leading suspect is Joe Tate, who recently became engaged to Dawn and has long been at odds with Billy. While there is no proof Joe carried out the assault, he did discover that Billy and Dawn had kissed. Caleb Milligan was quick to tell Joe about the kiss, implying that Dawn could still have feelings for Billy and might even leave Joe for him. That revelation raises the possibility that Joe lashed out in revenge, but whether he is responsible for Billy's injuries remains to be seen. Elsewhere, fresh Emmerdale spoilers continue to suggest trouble is brewing for Jimmy and Nicola King's marriage. The couple have been together since tying the knot in 2010, but recent reports surrounding a shocking death hinted their relationship could soon face its biggest challenge yet. New teasers for next week's episodes strengthen those concerns, revealing that Nicola begins questioning the state of her marriage after feeling the spark has disappeared. Jimmy attempts to rekindle the romance, but his efforts backfire. Instead, Nicola starts to believe he is being unfaithful, leaving one of the soap's longest-running couples facing an uncertain future. Emmerdale star speaks out on Dr. Todd's dramatic death storyline. Emmerdale viewers already know that the villainous Dr. Caitlin Todd is destined to die, after the soap revealed a flash-forward showing her lifeless body. Before that shocking moment arrives, however, Dr. Todd is set for another tense encounter with Charity Dingle, the woman she previously blackmailed and sexually assaulted. Emma Atkins has now shared her thoughts on the storyline, revealing whether Charity would be frustrated if Dr. Todd died before facing justice for her crimes. "I think by the time Charity reaches that confrontation with Todd, she's finally at a place where she can walk away. Whatever happens through the legal process," Atkins explained. "She's found a sense of peace after confronting Todd in the only way Charity knows how. Because of that, I believe she could accept Todd dying without ever being brought to justice." She continued, "One of the things I've loved most about this storyline is how realistic it feels. Nothing is ever fixed. People's emotions change from one day to the next. One moment you feel hopeful about getting justice, and the next you're devastated after being told there's not enough evidence for the police to take things any further. That's what makes this story so powerful. It isn't simply a case of something happening and then following a straightforward path to an ending." Atkins went on to explain that Charity's emotional journey reflects the lasting impact of trauma. "I think viewers will continue to see Charity experience a huge range of emotions, which is completely natural after going through something so traumatic. Sometimes it's difficult to even define that trauma because it doesn't always fit the way society expects it to. It's been an ever-changing emotional journey, and there's still more to come." The actress also paid tribute to Caroline Harker, praising her performance as Dr. Todd. "She has been absolutely outstanding. I honestly can't praise her enough because she's wonderful, Atkins said. "She's such a lovely person and a fantastic team player. Every day she brought so much to the set." We stayed focused whenever the scenes demanded it, but because of the difficult subject matter, we'd also make each other laugh between takes to lighten the mood. I really hope we stay in touch. We already message each other now and then. She's an incredible actress, and I genuinely don't think anyone else could have played Dr. Todd so brilliantly. 2 big Emmerdale spoilers for tonight. Serena faces discovery as Joe sparks fresh suspicions. Joe Tate leaves several villagers on edge as his behavior becomes increasingly mysterious following Billy Fletcher's attempt to kiss Dawn Taylor. With Dawn expecting Joe's baby and their wedding approaching, she is left shaken after Billy unexpectedly declares his feelings. Neither Billy nor Dawn knows whether Joe witnessed the encounter. He walked into Home Farm just as Dawn rejected Billy, but after removing his earphones, Joe behaved as though he had seen nothing. Wednesday's episode follows Billy and Dawn as they struggle with the aftermath, both wondering if Joe is aware of what happened. Their concerns are shared by Graham Foster, who also begins to question Joe's unusual actions. Joe then surprises everyone by arranging an unexpected family lunch, leaving those around him wondering what he is planning. Is he preparing to reveal Billy's actions to the family, or is there another motive behind the gathering? It's still unclear whether Joe even knows about the kiss. Spoilers hint that Joe could soon uncover an important secret, while also suggesting Billy may be heading into serious danger. After a recent trailer teased that one of the 2 characters could face a shocking ordeal, viewers will have to keep watching to find out what unfolds. Meanwhile, Serena Sugden returns to Home Farm to continue her secret mission. She unexpectedly runs into newcomer Steve, who also appears to have a reason for being there. Realizing neither of them should be inside the house, the pair are forced to hide when Ross Barton arrives to check the property. Earlier, Serena discovers the USB stick she stole from Kim Tate contains nothing useful, leaving her search for answers at a dead end. Questions continue to surround Serena's true intentions and the person she is secretly working with. However, her cover could soon be blown after Steve spots her moments before Ross enters the house. Whether Ross discovers either of them remains to be seen. If their presence is uncovered, it could finally expose Serena's hidden agenda. Elsewhere, newly released spoilers for next week suggest Jimmy King and Nicola King's marriage could be facing its toughest challenge yet. The couple have been married since 2010, but after 16 years together, cracks are beginning to show. Earlier reports linked their relationship to the fallout from a shocking death, and fresh spoilers now point to a different source of tension. Nicola starts worrying that the spark has disappeared from her marriage, while Jimmy attempts to rekindle their relationship. Unfortunately, his efforts backfire, leaving Nicola convinced he is having an affair. Could one of Emmerdale's longest-running couples be heading for heartbreak? Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with each episode available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.